Hello and welcome to yet another episode of your favorite maritime television program, Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. As always, Nimasa This Week is brought to you by the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa. Nimasa bears the sole statutory responsibility for maintaining, managing, regulating, and sustaining all ocean-going activities in Nigeria, and by extension, the development of shipping. Nimasa also bears responsibility for the safety of our seafarers as far as plying our waters is concerned. My name is Ubong Essien. As always, I will be your guide on this voyage.
You are watching Nimasa This Week.
Nimasa This Week.
Nimasa This Week. Nimasa This Week.
It's the voice of maritime.
The voice of maritime.
The voice of maritime.
Please stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back. It's still Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. And what do we have for you on today's episode? We are still talking about the Deep Blue Project. It was awesome, where we had no less a person than Mr. President flag off the Deep Blue assets. And on today's episode, we take a look at the Deep Blue project and its expected impact in driving down the challenge we've had when it comes to the issue of war risk insurance. What is war risk insurance? You're about to find out. Also on the program is our DG's diary. What has the Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamoh, been up to? You'll get to find out, as well as our other regulars. So, if you're ready, as we always say, it's anchors away.
The Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamoh, hosted the Korean Consulate General, Consul Choi Chung-sung, in charge of incidents and accidents to Korean nationals. Consul Chung-sung was at the agency to inquire about the status of the Deep Blue project, with a view to getting assurances about how the maritime security concerns are being addressed, and also to find out the status of the strategic agreement for the maritime security framework for the Gulf of Guinea. The DG said he was pleased with the visit and the level of interest in the various issues relating to the Deep Blue project while providing updates on the project.
For the first time, the entire gamut of our own security apparatus, we are coming together and work together to make sure that we have a formidable force and implement this. At the initial stage, this particular project is meant for the Nigerian Exclusive Economic Zone, EEZ. But now, with the advent and signing the agreement between Nigeria and ICC, we are now extending it to the areas of Gulf of Guinea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so we are going to extend it. Now, we are going to take a stock of what is required to police Nigeria and by extension the Gulf of Guinea. Then we will continue to provide budget for additional platforms so that we can extend far beyond the Nigerian exclusive economic zones. We hope before the end of this year, we will have additional platforms to add with this platform to complement what we have in order for us to go beyond the Nigeria up to Gulf of Guinea.
On the delay in the flag-off of the project, the DG said it was a combination of the COVID-19 pandemic and some contractual issues with the project contractor, With all issues resolved, the project is now fully operational.
The delay came as because of the COVID-19. The manufacturers in different countries, some in Italy, some in Israel, some in Poland, they were unable to meet the deadline for the supply of these platforms. So that's number one. Number two, there are a lot of technical hiccups in terms of agreement between Nimasa and the contractor. So in terms of funding, so we were having some issues, but we all resolve it now.
The consul expressed his delight at the positive progress that Nigeria is making towards a holistic solution to the problem of maritime insecurity through the Deep Blue project. Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond.
I am delighted to be here for this official flag-off ceremony of the Integrated National Security and Waterways Protection Infrastructure Project in Nigeria.
The contract for the Deep Blue project was signed on the 27th of July 2017 between the Federal Ministry of Transportation and Homeland Security International, as HLSI, with Nimasa as the discharge agency. The actual implementation of the contract commenced in early 2018 and today is fully completed and operationalized with the full support of the Ministry of Defense and all arms of the military.
Deep Blue comprises of 2 special mission vessels, 3 special mission helicopters, 4 unmanned air drones, 17 fast interceptor boats, 16 armored vehicles, over 600 specialized trained personnel for the Maritime Security Unit and the CPOI Center. All signed, sealed, and delivered, sir.
us that today we are launching the Deep Blue assets.
It is long overdue, but at least here we are. It's happening. And I tell you, the whole maritime industry is really very excited about this.
We are happy and we congratulate Nimasa and the Minister for Transportation for achieving this.
What leg is the Nigeria Shippers Council in the entire maritime architecture?
It used to be a tripod. We have the sea, Nimasa. We have the terminals or port in MPA, and Nigerian Shippers Council represent the shippers and their interest. It has been said, by many people that of what essence is the sea without the cargo? Of what essence is the terminal without the cargo? So we remove cargo from the equation, from that tripod, and then everything will collapse. So everybody is struggling to get that cargo. Yet the cargo is the one that is unrepresented. That is the one, because it's not organized. It is facing organized sector. But that was before. So Nigerian Shippers Council has moved from being cargo-centric organization to a regulator, economic regulator, which means we superintend, all the activities, especially economic activities. That's why it is very important we see what Nimasa is doing. If Nimasa, as it is doing now, is solving the problem of security, it will have repercussion on, Nigerian Shippers Council job. We are everywhere, but we know that we have to work with, other organizations.
Where does Nimasa start and where does Shippers Council end? Or vice versa, in terms of the handshake between both agencies?
Vibes coming from Nimasa shows dynamism. And Shippers Council is always working, with institutions that are dynamic. We salute what is happening in Nimasa because of, first of all, the consciousness. There's a lot of consciousness about the duty of Nimasa, especially how it affects the economy. I mean, the security architecture, which is worrisome, is being faced. We have had Nimasa being congratulated by the IMO and other international bodies, which means acknowledgement and appreciation. But for us, if Nimasa solves the problem, of piracy, it means I'm not going to pay war risk clause on cargo. Nimasa has also done tremendous, fundamental legislation to fight piracy. This was not done for a very long time, and this was a result of the Maritime Seminar for Judges, which Nigerian Shippers Council, it's the organizer. We have had to look at the serious consequences of piracy, Gulf of Guinea, Nigeria, and so on and so forth. So I have to collaborate with Nimasa. I have to collaborate with, progressive, very progressive organization. And I'm very happy doing that because anytime we go to Nimasa, we solve one problem. We have now been talking about the issue of the digitalization of our ports. And one of the reasons I went to Nimasa was to say, Nimasa, you have to digitalize your processes. And this has been received, positively. There is going to be an audit of all Nimasa processes. And so all this paperwork will be cut to bring about efficiency. I'm still going back to Nimasa to talk about costs because that is also important. I'm going back to Nimasa to talk about badges, because there ought to be some regulations about badges. So I find a worthy partner in Nimasa, a progressive partner, and a partner I'm very proud of, sincerely.
Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond. In January 2021, President Muhammadu Buhari cancelled the contract of a private company on maritime security for the Lagos Port's secure anchorage area, directing that Nimasa bears responsibility for securing shipping activities in the Nigerian maritime domain. This led to the Minister of Transportation, Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi, directing the deployment of some of the Deep Blue assets ahead of the launch to cover the Lagos secure anchorage area. There has been tangible reduction in pirate attacks and some robberies in Nigerian waters and in the Gulf of Guinea from a peak of 10 attacks in December 2020 to a low of 0 attack in February, 1 attack in March and April 2021. In the month of May, there were 2 events, 1 piracy attack in the Gulf of Guinea and 1 attempted armed robbery attack within Nigerian waters. War risk insurance is a type of insurance which covers damage due to acts of war, including invasion, insurrection, rebellion, and hijacking. Some policies also cover damage due to weapons of mass destruction. In the Nigerian maritime sector, as a result of increased activities of piracy over the years in the Gulf of Guinea, shipping costs for Nigerian-bound cargo has consistently attracted war risk insurance.
Basically, what war risk means is if an area is designated a warlike area, then in addition to the ordinary premiums that you pay, they charge an additional premium depending on the risk that they think that vessels and the owners of cargo will run when they come to that area. And as you know, the cost in international trade get passed on.
War risk insurance generally has 2 components: war risk liability, which covers people and items inside the craft and is calculated based on the indemnity amount, and war risk hull, which covers the craft itself and is calculated based on the value of the craft. The Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamoh, has stepped up campaign over the persistent war risk insurance being slammed on Nigerian-bound cargoes, calling for its removal.
Let me conclude, sir, by using these auspicious occasions of the official launch of Deep Blue to report that since the deployment of this asset mid-February, we have experienced gradual decline in piracy attack in our waters on monthly basis. We therefore invite the international shipping community to rethink the issue of war risk insurance premium, having Nigeria demonstrated enough commitments towards tackling the maritime insecurity.
The Honorable Minister of Transportation, in his address during the launch of the Deep Blue assets, was optimistic that the Deep Blue project will eliminate the insurance premium.
Security of maritime trade in our territorial waters and the Gulf of Guinea are largely guaranteed. The unnecessary security costs borne by shipping companies running into millions of dollars annually has been finally removed.
Captain Emmanuel Iheanacho believed that the reduction or elimination will not happen automatically, as it will be up to the government to engage the international trading community.
People would prefer, if they can get away with it, to continue to charge what they charged in the past. So it's entirely up to the person who's making the investment, in this case the federal government, to communicate to the international trading community that all that complaints that you used to have about the inadequacy of security provision in our waters, look at what we have provided. We have provided aircrafts, we have provided fast patrol vessels, we have provided communications gears. We have absolutely minimized the risk that ships and the goods that they carry run in our waters. And so if you have a forum where you could start a dialogue with the international trading community, you can indeed hone down to the point where you say, this is the right freight that you can charge for goods that are going to Nigeria. And this extra war risk premium, you have to let go, because at the end of the day, if it is charged, then it is the Nigerian consumer that pays it.
With trend showing a fall in piracy incidents since the deployment of the Deep Blue assets, it is expected that in no distant time, it will lead to the elimination of the war risk insurance.
Welcome back. It's still Nimasa this week, the voice of maritime. I would like for you to continue this all too important conversation about the issue of war risk insurance and how the Deep Blue project is poised to address this issue. All of our communication channels are displayed on the screen, and so you can continue the conversation with Nimasa official as well as the DG directly.
On behalf of the Government Board, Executive Management and staff of Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, this is to congratulate you on the successful completion of your second tenure as Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Shippers Council. Some of Barrister Hassan Bello's achievements include drafted and validated policy for development of vehicle transit areas, developed indicative haulage rates that benchmark cost of movement of cargo from seaports to ports of destination, formation of National Shippers Association, development of operational manuals for inland dry ports in Nigeria that provide standards for the development of dry ports and step-by-step activities and timelines, establishment of platforms for resolution of problems faced by stakeholders in the maritime and transport sectors, promotion of efficiency at the ports and establishment of platform for the interaction between heads of maritime parastatals and establishment of standards of service delivery. You have left your mark on the maritime industry and we wish you more laudable accomplishments in the years to come. Once again, congratulations. Signed, Dr. Bashir Jamoh, Director General, Nimasa. Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. And we hope you continue this journey with the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency as we enable our nation move to the next most important resource that will sustain our collective existence, the maritime domain. So, till I see you next time, remember that life's roughest storms prove the strength of our anchor. My name remains Ubong Essien, and I'm asking you to stay on course. Bye-bye.